Hey, 4th and 5th graders, it's Mr. Wilhorn, and I'm here to tell you who won in week 1 of voting in the Ultimate Character Tournament. But before I give you the results, I need to explain something real quick. At the end of last year, you might remember, I had asked all the teachers to get a list of books and characters that really stood out with their students, books that the kids mentioned as being memorable or favorites, books that they used in classrooms, books that they just saw around the rooms a lot. And I also got a printout from the library of the most circulated books. In other words, the books that were checked out the most in all of our district's school libraries. And the 3 most popular books, the books that came back most often, were the Wimpy Kid books and the Amulet books and the Bone books. Those were the 3 books, the 3 series that I saw on lists most often. So I made sure to include those characters in the tournament. But it's also what makes this first week of voting so interesting, because the characters from this week from those books, Smiley Bone and Greg Heffley and Navin Hayes, are out of the contest. You guys voted those characters out of the contest. Here's what we got for the results. In the first matchup was Jack Will and Greg Heffley, and Jack Will has defeated Greg Heffley, so Jack is moving on to the second round. In the next matchup, Opal from Because of Winn-Dixie has defeated Smiley Bone, so Opal is moving on to the next round. Next, we had the one and only Ivan, and Ivan has defeated Navin Hayes from the Amulet books. So there you have it, Greg and Smiley and Navin defeated by Jack Will and Opal and the one and only Ivan. The last matchup that didn't include any of those books was Crenshaw and Stink Moody, and Crenshaw is the winner. So in the first round, we've got Jack Will moving on, Opal moving on, Ivan and Crenshaw. They will be in the second round. This week, we will finish up the second part of the first round, and then next week we will see all of the winners from the first 2 weeks, and they will be matching up against each other. Until then, happy reading, happy discussing about these characters, and I look forward to seeing how all of you are going to vote in week 2. See you next week.